It's incredible to think how far drones have come in even just this past 7 to 10 years. 10 years ago, if someone asked you what a drone was, what would you say? Many people don't even know what that word would have meant, and then the others would have thought of some huge multi-million-dollar military operation that sends these unmanned aircraft over to a different continent. But today, they're becoming tools that are accessible to you and me, and they're on Amazon Prime with free 2-day shipping. So it's becoming these tools that anyone can get their hands on. But as this technology's changed so quickly within 10 years, regulations have put in place to keep them safe and to keep us safe. So as these machines become more powerful and more accessible, it's important to keep track of the regulations and make sure that you are acting ethically and you are acting safely. So first things first, what can a drone do for you? Well, watch this. So what do you think went into that? Obviously a drone was involved. Those aerial shots were breathtaking, but there's a lot more that goes into a production like that than just a drone. A drone is a tool and it is a piece of the puzzle. So there are ground cameras, there's aerial cameras, there's stabilization, there's post-production, there's editing, there's training, there's licensing, there's insurance, there's tons of things that go into these productions to make them what they are. So drones are spectacular. But a lot of people have taken them as the end-all be-all to marketing, that you can just go grab one and for the rest of your life you're set up with perfect content. And that misconception can cost people some money and get them in trouble with the FAA. It's important to keep in mind that, you know, drones are an aircraft, and so they need to be treated with that respect. There are regulations put in place to make sure that they're operated in the right airspace, that they're operated at the right height, and etc, etc. So should you just go get a drone? That's kind of up to you. Are you ready to take on buying the drone, buying the insurance, going and getting your license, studying for that test, as well as getting all the other things that go into a production such as the editing software, the ground cameras, and also your time? So there's that option. Or you could outsource to somebody like me. I'm the owner of Skyvisions USA. And I'm a productions company that focuses on marketable media. I don't only do real estate. I do weddings, I've done television, I've done plenty of other things that take a lot of tools and expensive equipment, but also a lot of passion. So I think that real estate has become one of my favorite things to film, because you see all these other productions such as weddings that have so much passion put into them. That's one of the biggest decisions you can make in your life, is to get married. So with something so beautiful and so passionate, it's very easy to create that passion and make it come alive in the film. But I feel like real estate has kind of been the underdog, and not a lot of passion has been put into real estate videography or photography, because some people think of it as just a house. But it's so much more than that. This is such a commitment. This is something that someone's going to spend hundreds of thousands, if not over $1 million on, to live in for the rest of their life. It's one of the biggest commitments they'll ever make. So why shouldn't they be approached with some beautiful marketing and some beautiful production put together for them to see that their potential house has so much emotion and feeling in it? I always love to say that I don't just shoot what it looks like, I shoot what it feels like. So I want you to watch a few of my videos, and I want you to think of yourself in the shoes of the consumer. I want you to think that you just hopped online to go look at MLS looking for your next house. And there's all these properties with the tripod shots in the corner of the room, but then there's that one real estate agent that went above and beyond in their marketing, and they have this huge production put together for this home. And as you watch this, I want you to think, would this stand out to you? Enjoy the video. So that's what drones are capable of. Drones can do a lot, but it's important to note that they are a tool. And it's also important to note, are you ready to take on that level of commitment that comes with buying a drone? Flying it safely, getting the right licensing, being insured? Or would it be a little bit worth your time to outsource and use a productions company like myself? Oh yeah, that video you just saw, that was $375. So it's not out of reach. It's affordable, it's here, and it's the future. So please give me a call if you have any more questions about drones. I'd love to help you fly yours safely or get into it the correct way. But also give me a call if you think it's just not for you to get quite into that all the way, and if you'd like to outsource to somebody like me or one of my many trained videographers across North Carolina. Thank you so much for your time.